Alright, today on Random Acts of Carving we're going to be working on a piece of driftwood. This is a pretty nice piece, so it's kind of skinny, but I'm going to do a relief carving basically of a lighthouse. So we're going to work on that and at least see how far we get today. This one's going to have a little more detail in it, I think. Depends on how it carves. But here we go. Alright, we're just getting started here, and seems to be a pretty nice piece of wood really for carving. It's really dry and looks like it'll hold detail pretty good. Just starting out at the top of the lighthouse. I drew some real light lines on the wood to have an idea where I was going. And the picture I was using, it was a really big lighthouse, and it was all run down and everything. The buildings out in front of it were all fallen down or whatever. It was abandoned, and I couldn't get a lot of the buildings and stuff in there. I just didn't have the wood real estate to do all the little buildings and stuff beside it. But this took me plenty of time anyways. I was using one of the little saber tooth burrs for doing the rough end, and then just a diamond grit bit for a lot of the details. I did use my tapered end mills a little bit on this, just to make some really thin lines, and some really deep areas they cut in really nice on the deeper stuff. Do want to say thanks to the people that have been leaving the comments on the channel. Really appreciate that, and if anybody has any ideas of different things they want to see, or have any questions about things or whatever, feel free to ask. I have a limited supply of wood, so I can't carve everything, but maybe if something matches up to a piece of wood, I can cut one out for you. Show you what it looks like. I was at a carving show down in Punta Gorda, Florida, over the weekend. Picked up a piece of cottonwood bark down there and a few new burrs, just because they start to get dull after a while. I buy one or two of them a year. They really hold up well. It's if you have a few bucks to get a couple of those, that's really the best thing to start with if you're doing rotary tools. Just got to keep them away from your fingers. I'm just roughing in where things are kind of go. Leaving a lot of extra wood around the doors and windows. Just getting an idea where they're going to be at. picture that I had a lot of really fine details and it way too fine to carve most of them. But I did get a few of them in there. Alright, we're starting on day 2 of the lighthouse carve. This thing's kind of neat. I'm hoping I can get the perspective that I want to get out of this, as the picture shows this thing really far off, and it's just gigantic, but I don't know if I can portray all that in this. I'm going to do my best and keep working at it. Here we go. Yeah, so this is the second day. The first day I started on it, it was kind of windy and cloudy, and it just kept getting colder out there, and that wind was kind of cutting through me. So I kind of gave up on it. Figured I'd come back whenever it was a little warmer. It's supposed to be a little bit warmer the next day, so I waited for that. Some of these I can get quite a bit of time into, so I don't get all the details in them sometimes. This one here is one of those. I just got for putting a carving out every week, sometimes you have to just cut your losses. This was just some old scaffolding that was up against the side of the lighthouse whenever they were building it or repairing it or whatever they were doing. They just left it. And a old crooked, really high ladder that went down the side of it. It's kind of falling apart. If y'all were having any fun with carvings, let me know in the comments what you're working on. Love to hear about it. This is some more old wooden scaffolding on this side. It was just kind of falling apart. That's one of those tapered end mills that I was using there. I turned the speed up on that to 45,000 RPMs, and it seemed to cut this really nice. Adding a back door and some steps and some little lifeboats down there in the bottom. Those lifeboats were a lot more challenging than I thought they were going to be. Here I just taken the wood burner and adding some detail to it, darkening up the edges of things, and just making an old dead vine basically going up the side of it. I really enjoyed working on this one, and let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll start working on next week's. Alright, well, we got this week's carving done. The Lighthouse turned out really nice. Hope this inspires somebody to pick up a carving tool and make a mess out of a piece of wood. And anyways, this one was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed watching how I did it. And see what we can get you carved for next week. Thanks for watching.